Okay. So basically what it comes down to is educate yourself on voting. I would honestly not vote for Trump. I feel like Trump is a problem. He is a danger. He's deeply in bed with Putin and with China. So we also know he's going to cause problems. He's already used Russia once. He's not afraid to use Russia again. What we need to do is, as Americans, we need to vote to save democracy. We need to vote to take care of ourselves, to take care of everything. I would honestly vote Harris if I were people. I honestly can't tell you who to vote for. I can't drag you to the polls. I can't, make you vote my way, because that's just not how things work. But what I can do is tell you this. If you vote for Kamala Harris, you're voting to save democracy. You're voting to save America. You're voting to take care of everything. And then what you need to do is educate yourself as a voter. Anybody who votes in the cult of Trump is literally asking for trouble, and they don't need that kind of trouble. I wouldn't vote for Trump if my life depended on it. My spouse has friends that are avid Trump supporters, and I get along with them okay. I socialize with them. The only thing my spouse does is he reminds them, hey, don't bring up politics. This is a touchy subject. She doesn't like to discuss it. Most of his friends are extremely good about, hey, let's not talk politics. How's life treating you? How's life going? Things like that. How can I make your life easier? He's got a couple that are kind of testing the waters with that. My ex-father-in-law has a brother who's deep in the cult of Trump and believes everything Trump says. And if you say anything against that, you're automatically evil and stupid and you don't have any problems. And you don't want to be around them. You really don't want to be around them. They cause so many problems in life. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, what you want to do is educate yourself. You don't have to put your political stance on Facebook. You don't have to go off on social media about Trump, about Harris, about any of them. You really don't need to broadcast that information. I'm really good about taking a picture of the I voted sticker and I put it on Facebook, and I won't tell people who I voted for. I'll just say that I voted, and I make people guess, because not only is it kind of fun to do that, but it doesn't let them say I'm on one side or the other. It's, hey, I voted. Get out there and vote yourself. Save democracy. Things like that need to be done. So it's extremely important that you get out and vote while you can. You get out, you vote, exercise that right. Now, men have always had the right to vote. Men have had the right to vote since our country became a country in the 1770s. It took 140, 50 something years for women to get the right to vote. Women didn't get the right to vote until the 1900s. So it was like 1912. So, easily that's like 140 something years. It's really sad that it took all that time for women to get the right to vote. Now, one thing I will tell you, voting does not guarantee jury duty. My ex-mother-in-law would never vote because, I don't want to get jury duty. I don't want to get jury duty. A few years ago, back when I made the mistake of being married to her son, she didn't vote. And I told her one day, I said, you're going to get called for jury duty. About 2 weeks later, she got a notice in the mail. She got called for jury duty. She called the courthouse, says, I don't vote. I'm not doing this. And they said, voting doesn't matter. We go by utilities. We go by the last four of your social, your driver's license, property taxes, all kinds of things. There's like 10 different criteria they used to vote. They used to go through to see if you are selected for jury duty. What pissed me off with her was she went and got a doctor's note that said she could not sit on those hard benches and serve in a jury. Woman who claims to like true crime can't serve on a jury. Really pissed me off to no end. I thought, okay, cool. Be dumb. I don't care. Be ridiculous. I don't care. Just listen to hear what we have to say. She got that. She took her mom to get the same damn note, so her 80-something-year-old mom could not be called for jury duty. Your birth date's one of the factors in deciding if you can be a candidate for jury duty, FYI. So neither one of them can be called for jury duty. My ex-father-in-law has Alzheimer's, so he can't be called. I get why he can't be called and why my ex's grandma can't be called, but my ex-mother-in-law, I feel like she should be on jury duty. But that's just me. So back to the subject here. Voting does not guarantee jury duty. So I'm going to urge you to vote just because it doesn't give you jury duty. No matter what people say, Google it. Call the clerk of court and say, hey, I'm voting in my first election and I want to make sure that I don't get picked for jury duty. They're going to give you the 10 criteria needed for that. And they're going to give you all that information. So that's a good thing. I would say, depending on if you're a Republican and you want to vote Trump, Google him, research him, see if he's really the guy you want to vote for. Whether you go to the right and you support Harris, definitely look to see. Now, Trump has Elon Musk in his corner. Elon Musk was the founder of Tesla. He's a billionaire, and how he got to be a billionaire, I don't know, because he's an idiot and he's ugly. He's also really uneducated. He says he's really, really intelligent, but I'm sorry, somebody who's got a functional brain wouldn't give Twitter to Trump. He's in Trump's corner as well. He's basically calling Trump out for, hey, here, do this and this and this and this. Things like that. So yeah, educate yourself big time. Go vote. Get out, vote, do what you need to do to survive. If you know people in the cult of Trump, be cordial with them. Don't be mean and rude to them. Just because they choose to believe what a narcissistic sociopath says doesn't mean they don't deserve respect. We're all people at the end of the day, and everybody deserves to be respected and treated with respect. So just be nice. Be good. Be a good person. If you want to vote Harris, same characters apply. Treat people with respect. Don't rub it in their face who you voted for. You have to get along with people, whether you like it or not. I personally don't care who people vote for, so long as they get out and vote. If you want to vote Harris, great, go for it. Vote for Harris, vote for democracy, vote for whatever floats your boat and fills your donut. You want to vote for a narcissistic hemorrhoid stain who has an ego bigger than himself and can't get over himself, go vote Trump. But educate yourself. Really hardcore educate yourself. Really look at things from different perspectives. Make sure you know what you're voting for. That's the other thing. Make sure you know what the key issues are. Not just abortion and inflation and the economy. Job market. See what Harris's job market plans are going to be. If she's going to cut jobs and send them overseas to like Mexico or some shit. Or if she's going to keep jobs, good paying jobs here in America. See what she's going to do. You never know. Things like that. So definitely do that and go from there. One other thing I'm going to urge you to do before you vote, watch the debate. Watch how Harris speaks about Trump. Watch how Trump speaks about Harris. Body language is very big. Most people don't realize that their body's giving off cues to tell the truth when they're talking. So like with Trump, if he looks off to the left like this, or like his eyes go off to the left, people who look off to the left tend to lie a lot. If he does things like this and moves his hands around a lot, people that do that a lot tend to lie because they're drawing attention into themselves. They have to be the center of attention, and things have to be their way or the highway. If they say, I have all these friends, or I have all these colleagues, and, you know, they're highly, highly educated, ask questions. What are these people's names? Where do they get their degrees? Can I contact them myself? If you can't get those 3 questions answered, they're lying. Unless they say, let me call my person and see if I can give their information. Or, hey, let me put them on speakerphone. If that person offers to make the call for you, and if that person offers to let me put them on speakerphone, or, hey, let me see if it's okay to give their contact information, go for it. I'm not one to give out contact information without the person's permission, so I will always say, hey, let me ask if I can give their information out. So definitely something like that would be good. But yeah, you know, if they're saying, I have all these friends that are, you know, high in this community, or you know, high ranking in this community, and you feel like something doesn't feel right in your gut, you're probably right. Usually if something doesn't sit right in your gut, you're usually right. So if you feel like it's a lie, if you feel like it's misinformation, trust your gut 100%. But yeah, definitely research and vote, and everyone have a great day.